Hi guys, PJ here. Today I'm working on a 2022 Porsche Cayman S and I'm going to show you how to fit a dash cam to it, like so. First things first, let's open it up, get all the camera out and get everything ready. With the camera unpacked, we're now going to locate the fuse box, which on one of these is right here and normally quite tricky to pop off. There we go. There's your fuse box. Pop that to one side. We're going to be using a Molex plug, which is basically a female cigarette lighter socket thing, and a plus minus cable with an inline fuse because the cable that comes with this is a USB. First things first, we're going to get this end, the camera end, tucked up above the headlining, just to the left of the rear view mirror. There's a couple of panels you're going to need to take off to be able to get the cable through and access down to the fuse box, this being one. Get yourself a plastic leverage tool, these are about £1 off eBay, Amazon, not a screwdriver guys. Slot at the top and just pop, it's on little poppers. There you go, I can show you that, and watch the little gasket that's there. Basically you're going to pop it all the way around, completely remove the panel, and then you're going to get your rubber seal, door seal, all that. Okay, so here's the heavily trimmed down power cable with the fuse in it. Yeah, and here's your earth cable, like so. What we're going to do is pop that onto there and then get ourselves a little nut, pop that over the top. I mean, you can remove the original one should you wish and pop it behind the washer. I like to do it this way though, save disturbing anything. And there's your earth. Okay, with that bit done, we've now fed the cable down the back of here. If you put your fingers under here, you can put the cable up and through to here. Now I've used a fuse spur, these little bits of cable you can get again eBay, Amazon, and what they basically do is double a socket up so that one socket can run two things. You'll have a 2 or a 3 amp in the end there to run your camera, and then the socket next to it is where you pull an accessory fuse from the fuse box, pop it in the end of there, pop this in. I'll show you that shortly. As for the rest of the cabling, you can chase it under the rubber seal all the way down until you get to this area, in which case then we can bunch it all up, cable tie it or electrical tape it together in a nice ball, pop it behind there, and then you can obviously free to pop your end panel on once we've checked which fuse we're going to use. Now the headlining on this car is quite rigid, so you have got to use your leverage tool to sort of get behind it and just ease it down a tad, just to be able to get the wiring above the headlining, above where the window screen is. But let's move on to the fuse box. Generally speaking, when testing the ignition power on these, so with the ignition off, you're going to get your test probe and basically touch there, 0, or on the end of the fuse there, 0. When the ignition's on, that will change to 11 point whatever volts or 12 point whatever volts, and that tells you that this bottom row here is ignition switched, and we can use that to pop our fuse spur into. So here is the cable from the Garmin plugged into the Molex plug. I always tape them to stop them popping out when it gets hot weather, so it's scruffy but it does the job. We'll be able to tuck that up out the way under here into this recess. And there's the Garmin installed on the window screen. Like I say, with this it is quite firm. You've got to give it a little bit of an ease down to put your cable up above here and then across the front so you get to the pillar, but nice and tidily so it just sits nicely. And there we go guys, that's how you fit a dash cam in a Porsche Cayman 718. Thanks for watching, bye for now.